Hi everyone, thank you very much for coming back to my channel. Now before we get into today's video, I just want to say if you like what I'm doing, please kindly share and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are thinking of upgrading your Genesis mining contracts or signing up, please feel free to use my code to get a 3% discount. You'll find it in the description section of the video or in the comments. I have also just added an email, my personal email address, which you also find in the description or in the comment section. So if you want to write me directly rather than in the comment section of the videos, feel free to do that. So yeah, guys, thank you really so much for all the support. I'm really grateful. It doesn't matter, is it by subscribing, is it by commenting, is it by using my code to upgrade your contracts, any type of support. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So yeah, thank you. Now what I want to talk about in this video, it's actually Dash, and I want to talk about the ROI with Genesis mining when it comes to Dash, which is the return on investment. Lately I've been talking quite a lot about Litecoin. If you haven't seen, or you may have seen, Litecoin has been doing great for the last few days. Dash, as you can see from here, has fallen slightly. However, I still think that Dash, it's a great currency, and it's definitely, with Litecoin and Dash are my top two coins for mining. And every other coin, of course, guys, it's still great, like Ethereum and Bitcoin. But Dash and Litecoin are my top ones at the moment. And I want to talk about Dash. Let's not forget Dash. I think it's another great, very profitable currency, and definitely a very profitable contract with Genesis mining. So let's review it and see how it's standing as of right now. I'll share some of my thoughts of how we can make more profits, and just in general, we will see what's the ROI. So first of all, we're obviously going to have to look into how much, let's say, we want to invest, what we will get for our money, and then we'll take it from there. So a two-year Dash mining contract with no maintenance fee, no power cost fee, and I'm going to take the $1,000 investment, which is a 200 mega hash. Now, of course, you may upgrade less, you may upgrade more, it's up to you, but you can obviously calculate from the findings in here. You can easily calculate depending on how much you're thinking of investing. So 200 mega hashes for $1,000. Now, if you are upgrading, if you use my code, you get 3% discount, which will mean that $1,000 times it by, you get a $30 discount. So your investment actually will be $970 for 200 mega hashes, which I think, guys, is great. This is a fair amount of power. Of course, the more the better. But let's see, with 1,000, with 200 mega hashes, what we can do. So then we're gonna go to the calculator. I've already put the 200 mega hashes. I've put also the cost, $970, and let's calculate, guys, and see what we make. So as you can see, guys, 172 days. Now earlier in the day I made the same video for Litecoin, and if you watch that video, you would see that it will take you to recover this amount of money about 200 days. So clearly Dash is still the better in terms of right now at the moment. So it's again, as I said, the top probably contract alongside Litecoin, depend what you fancy. But in terms of return at the moment, Dash seems like it's the one that's going to return you the quickest your investment. And let's look at it in dollars. So we will be making, or you will be making, $5.63 a day, weekly nearly $40, monthly $169, and annually you'll be making about $2,056. Now, of course, that depending on the difficulty and obviously the price of Dash, but this is what you'll get as of right now, which is amazing. I mean, I truly think that this is an incredible returns, and this is just for $970 investment, guys. So if we time this by 2, right, So I'm gonna take the $2,000 so we don't get too greedy, as they say. We're gonna times this by 2, and then we're gonna minus our initial investment. And as you can see, guys, in 2 years you can make about $3,000. Now this could be more, this could be slightly less, but I still think anyone who invests in it is gonna make good profit out of it. We can't predict completely the future, so we don't know how the difficulty is gonna affect the Dash, how the price is gonna go. But you know, Dash price not long ago was nearly $100, and I don't think that that Dash would not go back to that price. It may take a while. Remember, this is, you know, the prices of coins fluctuate, so is the difficulties. However, with the overall, in general, with any coin, the price has never fallen down, especially the top coins. It may go down at certain point, but then it comes back up. And at the end, if you look at it over the years, any of this coin, it started, even Bitcoin, it started like costing nothing. Well, back then, maybe even if it costed $1, some people would say you're crazy. But look at where it is now. Same thing with Dash, same thing with Litecoin, same thing with Ethereum, and same with any other coin. They all started somewhere, and look at where they are now. So same thing with Dash, guys. I can only see the price eventually going higher than what it is right now. Again, it may not be next month, it may not be after 2 months, but remember, you have 2 years contract, and that if you are not upgrading, if you continue upgrading your power, your contract, of course, will continue be, you know, going you know, more and more. So therefore, this could be a in a way lifetime contract, as long as you obviously keep upgrading and, you know, just kind of like investing, continue to invest some money in it. You know, you can look at it like a business, guys. I mean, if you have a business, even if you're having a business selling clothes, unless you buy new clothes, you don't have a business. So pretty much the same thing you have in here. Unless you buy new hash power, of course you may end up with not having a business, you know, a contract to continue with. But it's the same thing. You know, a lot of people say, oh, but this is just 2 years. Yeah. Again, as I said, you can have a shop selling whatever. You know, you buy a stock when you open the shop, and then once you sell the stock, depending on how long it's going to take you, unless you buy more stock, then you no longer have a shop, right? So it's the same. You got to look at it the same way. You must not be scared with the fact that it's only 2 years contract. I mean, clearly you can make good amount of money out of these contracts. Another very beautiful thing is, guys, that if you don't need the money, and let's say you can afford to keep these coins, because as you can see, annually you'll make about 26 coins of Dash. Now, if we time this by 2, that will be 52. Right? Let's, you know, I always like to be realistic. So let's say this, you end up just with 40 coins, right? Let's just say that. Sorry, you end up with 40 coins. With today's price, guys, 40 coins will give you about $70. So times it by 70. You'll still make good profit, as you can see. It will only be 2,000, but it will still be a very good profit. That if the price stays like this. But can you imagine if Dash price, you know, goes to 100? You know, I mean, look where you are right now, 4 grand, right? That's fantastic. I mean, can you imagine if Dash goes to 150? You know, you gotta think about these things, right? So imagine if Dash goes to 150, and you have to remember, nothing should surprise you guys. You know, and there you have it, guys. With just a $970 investment, you can clearly make for 2 years over 5 grand. All depends, really. I mean, even if you don't, let's say again, as I said, if you mine those coins and you end up with those coins in your wallet, and let's say you decide not to continue mining anymore, if you don't need the money and if you continue holding these coins, eventually they may be even worth even more and more. So who knows, guys? But one thing I can tell you, it's definitely a good investment. Signing up at the moment with Genesis Mining, you know, and mining Dash, it's a fantastic investment. It definitely worth you know, worth its money, and you'll be definitely making money out of this contract. You know, lately there have been great news surrounding Dash. You know, you can follow them on, you know, on the, let's say on the Dash Twitter page. You can see they're talking about the credit card, you know, the card which you know, they have with check You can see what the multi-billion-dollar hedge fund manager, why he left for Dash. So obviously Dash are doing an amazing things. They constantly, here they're talking about an MMA fighter who is supported by Dash. So as you can see, Dash is getting a big exposure, guys. And when you get an exposure, price will only go up. And this is where we can come in yourself as well and make good amount of money out of Dash. So yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed my videos. I hope you find it useful for yourself and obviously educational, and then you can make your own decision. But if you are thinking of investing, guys, Dash is another great investment. As we just saw, you can make incredible amount of money, and yeah, just by investing money, you don't have to do any physical work. You just invest your a bit of money depending on how much you want, and let Genesis Mining do the hard work. Again, if you want to increase your investment, you may need to do a bit of homework and anything like that. If you want to play around with the currencies and maybe sell and buy. One thing I want to advise you guys: never get attached to any currency. Remember, you're probably getting into this to make money. So if the price is right in terms of buying, buy. If the price is right in terms of selling, sell. If the price is right in terms of signing up and mining, do it. If you can do it, do it. I'm yet to meet anyone who wouldn't like to make money, especially this way, without doing physical work. So yeah, thank you guys once again. If you do think of upgrading, feel free to use my code. I'll be very grateful. You'll find it in the description or in the comment section. Once again, I have added a personal email which you can email me if you don't want to share certain things in the comment section. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.